Hey guys, welcome back. I'm pretty excited. Today's video is going to be a current favorites video, and these are no buy and project pan favorites. I've been on a no buy for a little over a month now. I am pretty excited. My no buy is for makeup and skincare. And yeah, I just thought I'd share the items that I am enjoying out of my collection, things I already have. A lot of these are in project pans, and I'm just loving them. And my favorite thing is to talk about makeup. So I thought this would be fun to do. If you are new, please subscribe. I upload 4 videos a week. I do a lot of project panning and shopping my stash as well. And let's just get started. I'm so warm right now. I don't even know why, but I feel like I'm totally sweating. But let's get into this. So first favorite, this palette. I did buy this in January before my no buy started, and it's the Profusion Meadow palette. I did film a look with this, and it was a full face of underrated makeup. If you saw that, uploaded earlier this week in collab with Angie, and this palette is amazing. It was only $5 at Walmart, and I am really, really impressed. And I talked about in that video that I had larger Profusion palettes many years ago, and I don't think those were as good as this. I think this one is much better. And then a few people did say that these 10 pan palettes are known to be better than their larger palettes. So post no buy, I would definitely buy more of these. I would not purchase the larger ones because that was kind of like chalky and not that good. But this one is fantastic. And like I said, I filmed a look with it. Let me give you some swatches here. And yeah, I mean, really, really lovely, beautiful color story. I love the warm tones with like the green and the blues. It's beautiful. So love it. Really happy that I bought that. Something that I have been using in pretty much all my get ready with me's in this last 2 months, this powder from Beauty Bakery. This is the flower powder. I've used this powder every single day. It is in a project pan. I am trying to use it up, but it's so good. And so I have the shade in Oat Translucent, and I set my whole face and my under eyes with this powder. It's beautiful. I have normal skin, and I feel like this could work for any skin type because it's not too drying, but it does keep my concealer from creasing. And even now, as I'm like kind of sweating, the powder is still working. So really good stuff right here. I'm kind of all over the place in the video. I'm jumping from like face powder to eyeshadow to blush, and I have more eyeshadow to talk about, but it's fine. I'll just keep going. This blush, I got this in the Beautylish Lucky Bag in January, and I really, really like it. It is from the brand Mob Beauty, which I'd never even heard of. Turns out their blush is great. This is shade M27, and it's a beautiful peach, which I love peach tones for blush. Definitely some of my favorites. There it is right there. Very lovely, easy to blend. It's really, really nice, and nice little compact packaging that it came in. Let me talk about the other blushes. Let me try to be a little organized here, even though I'm kind of all over the place. I've been loving this. This I got in the Unearthly Cosmetics Valentine's Mystery Box, which I purchased that in January, and I did film a YouTube short with it. And it was an eyeshadow palette, a blush palette, and 3 lipsticks. And I mentioned in another video that 2 of the 3 liquid lipsticks burned my lips so bad, like severe pain. And Unearthly Cosmetics did get back to me. I emailed them, and they gave me store credit, and they wanted me to mail back the lipsticks. They sent me like a free shipping label because they said they were going to like look into it. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll ever hear from that. But a few of you guys told me also that their lipsticks burned your lips too. So personally, I just wouldn't buy their lipsticks again. But the eyeshadow palette is great, but I've used this a lot more, and that's the blush palette. And it is so pretty. Now, these are 3 shimmery blushes, but on the face, they look less shimmery than they do in the pan. Really gorgeous. Those are the colors right there. These are so pretty. This blush palette is stunning, and the eyeshadow palette is really good too. I just haven't used it as much, but this is fantastic. Really happy that I got the Valentine's box still, even though the liquid lipsticks didn't work out for me. That one is great. A blush that I am trying to pan this year that I've been wearing all the time, and I'm really enjoying it, is the Kylie blush in We're Going Shopping. This is the blush I'm wearing today. And this is pretty similar to the Mob Beauty blush. They may be dupes. Are they dupes? Probably. Yeah, maybe this is like a bit lighter, but they're pretty similar. But I'm enjoying the Kylie blush. And I would love to finish a blush this year. I didn't finish a blush last year in any of my projects, but panning powder blush, as we know, is very, very difficult. Takes like, 500 years. But I'm working on this, really like it. This is great. They're very similar, I'm realizing, but yeah, those are fantastic. My hair is like sticking to me. Okay, keep going. So I've been using the Dior powder, no powder, as finishing powder. I just said powder 500 times. Yeah, this is a really nice powder actually, and I like it for setting the face. It definitely does not work on my under eyes. My concealer creases in like 3 seconds. But I've been using this as finishing powder to blend my highlighter, bronzer, and blush together, and it's actually been really good for that. And I have the shade 2N. Um, it's nice. Apparently this is discontinued. It's pretty expensive. It's like $40 anyway. I don't know that I would have repurchased anyway. That isn't a project, and I would like to finish that up completely, but I'm definitely enjoying it. It's very, very good. I've also been really into highlighter, and particularly this here. So this is an old magnetic palette from ColourPop where I keep some depotted and single highlighters, and I have been loving this so much. So there's kind of some random stuff in here. This one I did talk about in that underrated video. This is from Emme Cosmetics in Peach Silk. That's Emme Cosmetics, Canadian indie brand. I have some from Devinah here. This is from one of the Anastasia Glow kits. These two are Ofra. This one is ColourPop. This one from Devinah, I'm wearing this one today in combination with the Peach Silk. This one is called Immortal from Devinah, and this has like a pink shift to it. It's like gold to pink, if you can see that. It's amazing. The Devinah highlighters are really, really good. I have Devinah eyeshadows as well. I don't love their eyeshadows as much as their highlighters. They're still good, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite formula. But their highlighters are so finely milled. Absolutely beautiful. Let me show you the other one that I have that's also, this is more like a full-on pink. This is called Laced. So pretty. There it is right there. And since we're swatching, let me just swatch the last one that I have from Devinah. This one is called Amara. And this is like a peachy gold. So yeah, I've been loving this palette, reaching into it a lot. It is in one of my project pans for a usage goal. And yeah, it's fantastic. These are really amazing highlighters. And yeah, it's kind of like a fun little palette of random highlighters. I still have a lot of makeup to talk about in this video, but let me mention fragrance. So at the end of last year for Black Friday, I bought 3 perfumes from Dossier, and I really, really do like them. I mentioned when I got them, they're not the most long-lasting fragrances, which is unfortunate, but they do smell amazing. And I have found that if I layer them with certain other fragrances, then they do last longer. So Ambery Saffron, this is supposed to be the dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540, which I do own, and they smell nearly identical. This is just not as long lasting as the Baccarat, but honestly, for a fraction of the cost, I think that's okay. So this has saffron, orange blossom, jasmine, plum, cedarwood, oak moss, fir balsam, and amber. I love, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Baccarat Rouge 540 is amazing. That one is super long lasting, but if I layer this with some other fragrances, it does last longer, and it's a beautiful scent. And then the other one that is my absolute favorite is Ambery Cherry, which is supposed to be the dupe for the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Really beautiful scent. This has cherry, almond, cinnamon, cloves, rose, jasmine, plum, balsam, tonka bean, and vanilla. I like sweet scents, if you haven't noticed. Now, this is, I did buy this recently. I'm not on a no-buy for perfume, but this is Santal Supreme from Le Monde Gourmand. This is a small brand that was on Amazon, and the reviews were really good. This is a very long-lasting scent. And this definitely has sandalwood, and it's supposed to be kind of similar to the Le Labo scent. They're not supposed to be dupes or anything. I've never even smelled that one, so I don't even know. But if you like sandalwood, this smells amazing. And I love layering this with sweeter scents like these. And this is really long lasting. This was like 20 something dollars. And these I think are like $50 full price. This is much longer lasting. So layering these, you just get like a bunch of wonderfulness, honestly. Like the sandalwood with more sweet scents, it's really amazing. So honestly, that has been like my favorite combination. I've been just like layering all three of those together. Amazing. Okay, let me just talk about the one other non-makeup favorite. This was a Christmas gift from my husband. It's this little jewelry box, and this is so convenient for travel. It's also really, really adorable. We did go out of town last weekend, and I brought this, and it's so convenient. So it has this little part here where you can put rings, or you could even put like hoop earrings up there. And then it has two compartments here where I still haven't taken out my jewelry from my out of town weekend. I've got earrings in there and a bracelet, and there's a necklace. So, but there are two different compartments here. It's just so awesome. It's adorable, very convenient. It holds a lot of jewelry and it's pretty small, so it fits great in a suitcase. So I thought that was really cool. He got me an amazing gift, very practical, and been loving it. Okay, eyeshadows. So I have so many eyeshadow palettes, which is, again, why I'm on a no-buy. So this month I've been trying to rotate through as many palettes as possible. There haven't been that many palettes that I've used multiple times. This is one though, the Natasha Denona My Dream. Oh, this one is beautiful. I did film a look with this last year when I got it, and it's just a stunning palette. I mean, Natasha Denona, love it. Oh, and it's at Ulta now, and I'm like, I want to buy more. I have a lot of Natasha Denona though, particularly the eyeshadow palettes. This is that duochrome shade. Beautiful. I mean, it's a really, really good palette. Beautiful shades. You've got peach tones, purples, mauves, a lot of good stuff there. I really love that palette. Another one that I've been loving is the retro palette. And I did film a half drugstore, half high-end face. And I used this palette for the high-end side. So if you didn't see that video, you can check it out. I'll link it in the cards. I love the retro palette. It's amazing. It's definitely similar to the palette that I used in that dupes video. This one is more mauve. That one pulls a bit more pink. The look turned out fairly similar though. Not identical, but I love retro. I really do. One of my favorite shades is this shade. What is it called? Helio. This is like absolutely stunning, like taupey. Beautiful. So loving that one. And then this palette I've used several times, and this is the palette I'm wearing today, and this is the Zendo palette. Also beautiful. I feel like a lot of people didn't like this one as much. I still really like it. And I like that this one has a lot of variety. You get warm tones, you get cool tones, you get blues, you get orangey shades. There's a lot you can do with this palette. And I'm wearing this blue here on the inner corner, and then I'm wearing the shade Yama, and then a little bit of luster on the center of the lid. This palette's amazing too. I don't know what to tell you. I really, really like it. So here are two shades there. Those are two of the ones that I'm wearing today. It's a good palette. I love Natasha Denona. What can I say? But then again, the Profusion palette was amazing. And I don't think that one is as good as Natasha Denona, of course, but it is a really, really good palette. And it's only $5. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, I'm still not done here. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. I gotta say, the no buy has almost made me like more in love with makeup, just like using what I already have. It's pretty awesome, so loving it. These two lip liners are in Project Pans, and I'm in love with both. First up is the one from NYX in Nude Suede Shoes, and it's like, whoops, oh, making a mess here. There it is right there. It's like a pinky neutral type shade, very creamy. This NYX formula, great. And then this one that I'm wearing today from Beauty Vaulte, it is in Cozy Kyra. I got this in BoxyCharm in 2020 when I had BoxyCharm. This is very similar to the ColourPop formula. Oh, and so I talked about this in my project pan video that this is like crumbling every time I sharpen it. One of you guys suggested putting it in the freezer and then sharpening it, and it really did help. So awesome tip. Thank you so much. So I did sharpen it and it's still like a bit broken, but it's way, way better. And here it is right there. Cozy Kyra. I'm wearing this today with also a liquid lipstick and gloss on top. Beautiful formula, but I really do want to use up more lip liners and more lip products in general. But yeah, both of these are lovely formulas and colors. e.l.f. Halo Glow Filter. I love this stuff. I'm wearing this today mixed in with my foundation. I have shade 1. I've talked about this a lot, and I did compare it to the Charlotte Tilbury when it came out last year. I used up my Charlotte Tilbury one, and I have no need to repurchase it with the e.l.f. one. This is $14, and to me, it does the exact same thing. Gives a glow to my foundation, but there's no shimmer or sparkle. Stunning. Amazing stuff right there. Amazing. Okay, this primer, if you've watched any of my Get Ready With Me's, you've heard me talk about this a lot. I talked about my underrated video. I talked about it, I think, no, I didn't talk about it in the drugstore video. I talked about a different primer in that one. This is from 4-3 Beauty, the Pore Perfect Primer. I hardly have anything left. I love this. I've talked about it so much. I love pore filling primers. You've heard me talk about it a million times. It's fantastic. Okay, this drugstore concealer, fantastic. Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. Now, they say full coverage. It's more medium coverage, but I'm wearing this today on my under eyes, and it's a very thin formula, but it does add decent coverage, and it's just really, really good. So pretty much every day I've been using this and then setting it with the Beauty Bakery powder. Amazing combo. Absolutely fantastic. And then the last favorite, this face palette from Natasha Denona. I can't stop using this. This is the Bronze Cheek Face Glow palette. And I am wearing the 2 cream products today along with powder blush also. So this has a shimmery highlighter, a shimmery bronzer, a cream highlighter, and a cream blush. And so before, I admit, I didn't really like the cream blush because I felt like it was too subtle. However, it is a beautiful base to a powder blush. It just gives that glow underneath. So these are the 2 cream products, which are turning out to be 2 of my favorite products like ever. I also like the powder highlighter. It's very, very pretty. There it is right there. And then the bronzer. Let's see if I have anywhere left to swatch this. So that's the bronzer right there. So it's definitely shimmery, but I don't know, on the face, it doesn't look as shimmery. This palette, it's so good. I got this in the Beautylish Lucky Bag last year. And this is one of the few non-eyeshadow products I have from Natasha Denona. And I've mentioned that post no buy. That is something I'm interested in. I want to try her lip products, which I've never tried. Maybe a foundation. But I have this, and then I have a mini blush from her, and then the mini bronzer, and then the rest is eyeshadow palette. So I've never tried any of the other products. So that's kind of something that maybe Ulta points, that'd be awesome to do, but not for now. My no-buy goes until May 1st, so I have enough makeup anyway, but this is so good. And I know she has others that are like this style with 4 different products in the face palette, like the pink one, and there's another one. Those look absolutely amazing too, but obviously I'm going to hold off for now. This is really, really lovely. And yeah, like I said, so I'm wearing the cream products underneath my powder blush today. So yeah, this is really, really good. So that's it for this favorites video. I know a lot of stuff, but a lot of this stuff is things I've had for quite a while. Definitely not new. A couple of these things I did get in January before my no-buy started. And a lot of these are items I'm trying to finish up, but I love them. It's like, project panning is fun when you're enjoying the stuff you're panning. That is for sure. I definitely don't want to hate pan anything. So That is it for this video. Let us know what some of your favorites were this month. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you are interested in more exclusive content from me, you can check out my channel membership option. There's more information for that in the description box, or you can hit the join button. And yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.